What is For the Culture?
For the Culture is something that was created by accident.
There were some rumors going around that we didn't have the best locker room or energy and everything like that.
It's the way it's supposed to be done here.
Something that we kind of rallied around. Outside noise coming from, I guess, social media about...
Kongbo took to Twitter to claim that he called out star players for not showing up to practice and other players for not wanting to work out. He also wrote, quote, "Culture matters."
We came back for day A or day one, and I just broke down the huddle for the culture, and it kind of took off, so...
For the culture on 3, 1, 2, 3.
For the culture! You know, it just made us closer, and like now everything we do is for the culture. So he said our culture was bad, but we turned and spent it around.
We're really proud about it, and that's what we rallied around this year.
We always knew that our locker room was good and that we had everything we needed, and everything we did on a day-to-day basis was for this culture and for the team.
The way we do it, carry ourselves, the way we practice and do certain things like the weight room, practice, meetings, all that, and having fun while doing it for the culture.
They take it personally when they get challenged because they feel that this is a tight-knit group, which it is, and the culture here is really good, and we just have to keep on going and take the next step to win a championship.
Go. Nice, good.
Yeah, stuff's changed, but we're blessed that there is a lot of carryover, right? Like we've had some years in the past where the locker room was completely different year to year.
Well, I think there were some questions to start the season about how effective Vernon Adams was going to be because the year before you had Nathan Rourke.
You feel good because there's a lot of new pieces that you're excited about. At the same time, you also have a new quarterback in Vernon Adams Jr. And there's a lot of question marks about Vernon from particularly people outside the organization, not necessarily more so inside the organization.
With Vernon coming on, having a full training camp and being with Jordan, I felt that we were going to be able to compete.
Yeah, it's a ton of pressure, you know what I'm saying? Coming off the year Nathan had last year was just amazing what he did, you know what I'm saying? The fans are expecting, big things from our offense.
VA was here with us last year, so we continue to grow with him, but if Burnham, a big piece of our locker room and culture leaves, but so much of us remain, and whoever's new and whoever joins, we just kind of, we embrace and we grow as a team.
I've had a whole offseason now to digest the offense, the plays. It is a lot of pressure, but for me, pressure is a privilege, and I always love to take on the pressure, and I'd rather it be on me than anybody.
Tell him get out your way so you can get me right. You out. He's here for American Fashion Show. You look fly though. This the video? Oh man, hold on.
For the second straight year, the party starts here. It's the Stampeders up against the team that knocked them out in the playoffs last November.
You go out there to a hostile environment, to a team that we played in the Western semifinal the year before. A team that's probably enthused to try to get some get back against us, and to go into their territory is always, a tough deal, right? Calgary is a tough place to play.
Going into the season, I had a good feeling about what we were going to do this year. And just going out there and being able to display it on the field, it kind of felt kind of good. And
yeah, you feel like you're coming out of training camp, hitting, on a good cylinder at least, right?
Get it. Let's get it.
season, Glenn. Intriguing stories at quarterback. When Nathan Rourke got hurt last year, last August they went out and traded to get Vernon Adams from Montreal. Rourke's gone to the NFL. Rick Campbell has lots of confidence in VA.
That was the time for no more talking. All hands on deck. Come out of the gates, guns a-blazing, and away we go. Win the game one play at a time, starting with play one. Let's go get this thing done. Here we go.
Let's go! Get it up, get a break, get a break. Hey, let's go out there and have fun right now. Do what we came here to do, and that's to win. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win. Woo! We all we got. We all we need. All we need, baby.
No one knew at the start of the season what was going to happen, and then it came down to being, yes, it was going to be Vernon, and Vernon showed quickly that he was going to be an effective player, outstanding, kind of dynamic type quarterback.
We started off pretty good, man. Started off hot.
Lions break the huddle. Hollins, the lone receiver to Vernon Adams' right, 4 receivers to his left. Mizzell in the backfield. Now Rhymes motions over to the right side. Little play action. Adams fires right side slant, finds Rhymes, and he dives and makes the catch. And it's going to be a jet sweep to the right side. Takes the snap. Calgary brings 3-play zone. Adams fires down the middle. Hollins with the catch at the 40-yard line as a Stampeder was coming in.
Number 13 is Alexander.
Coming into this season, I didn't think I was going to get 1,000 yards because our receiver room loaded. But, you know, it just fell into my hands, you know, with injuries and stuff and guys going down. So I just had to step up and do more for the team.
Number 13, Alexander Hollins.
Back off, see what they come. They come with 6. Adams looking left, fires left side. Touchdown, BC Lions! And it's Dominic Rhymes who comes up with the catch, and the Lions take a 6-0 lead.
What a drive. This is a deep out pattern in the end zone to D. Rhymes to the quarterback's left. He just recognizes it right away and delivers.
I was feeling good, man. First game of the year. You know, you want to set the tone as soon as you get into the season. Let you know your team know, let other teams know that I'm gonna be here all year. This is gonna be a tough year just for you to be able to stick with me. So, you know, I was feeling good, man, and you know, seeing VA get it out of his hand quick and just, you know, get the ball to open receivers. So I'm just, like you said, I always try to do my job.
Adams rolls out to his right, little play action. He's going to fire end zone. Touchdown, BC Lions! A wide open Dom Rhymes with his 2nd touchdown catch of the game, and the Lions up their lead to 13-0 with a big reception, 30-yard TD reception by Dom Rhymes.
It definitely gave us the momentum. The arrows was coming out early, so it gave us that swag, you know, going into the rest of the season.
Mayer looking right, it's going to go downfield. It's going to be Henry at about the 50-yard line, and Gary Peters gets the left hand in front of Henry, who had him beat, but Peters recovers as that ball.
You know, every year me and TJ bring the swag, whether it's the throwing up the X. We used to throw up the X a lot. Seen a lot of teams biting us, and then this year we come out with the arrows.
Looking right side, fires, incomplete, intended receiver.
I like to say I started, but you know, I got to give TJ some credit too. So me and TJ definitely brought out the arrows, and now everybody across the league is doing it.
And it's batted away by Gary Peters as the intended receiver.
Yeah, great play again. Gary's been really, really good tonight.
We're just kind of like throwing our arrows to the sky and then kind of like strapping it in, just letting you know, like all flights canceled, like anything going up is getting strapped back down.
Adams Jr. left, 3 to his right. Handoff by Zell, left side, makes the first man miss, 20, 25 all the way wide.
Wow.
But man, what a little jump step there.
You know, once I started to get the, you know, some of the rest off and a couple of carries in the preseason, I started to feel good, and I just knew like, okay, like I'm gonna get back to myself. Like I can play in this league just like any other league.
Smoking open field's dangerous, and week 1 was a great feeling for the O-line, great feeling for him. I think Smoke week 1 solidified why he got that position and ran the ball very well. And you know, he's a twitchy, fast guy. And
Okay, listen up. Listen up before we go. It's our choice. We're taking the ball one play at a time. One play at a time, keep it going, keep the train rolling down the tracks, and let's get it done. Let's go. All hands on deck, let's go do it. Here we go.
Let's go. Hey, yo, we got a second half. Who gonna compete the hardest? Who gonna work the hardest? Let's fucking work this second half, beat that motherfucking ass, but I think they the shit. Let's go 3. 1, 2, 3, five.
Side with Catoy. Catoy now motions over the left side, zigs back out as a slot. Calgary brings 4-play zone. He's going to check it down to Catoy in the left flat. Catoy crosses the 50 down to about the 40.
Oh, he's going to be close.
Depending on the spot here, I think they're going to spot it at the 45. They'll be about 2 yards short.
That's a long
third and a long 2.
Oh, they're going for it.
Davis checks in at quarterback. Takes the snap. They're going to go for it. He's going to try to get to the left edge. Does he get there? Yes, he does. Able options, first down and more.
Wow.
As Dominic Davis evaded one Calgary defender to get. Now he motions out to the right side. Adams takes the snap, fires right down the middle, and it's a bullet to Rhymes, who makes the catch at about the Calgary 18. Calgary brings 5. Adams looking right, looking. Now he's going to scramble. He's going to take it in himself. Touchdown, BC Lions! Vernon Adams, we're going to flag at the end of the play, and it's going to be rough play against the Stampeders.
Yeah, it certainly is. Again, this is what Vernon Adams does. Nothing there. He's able to step up into the pocket and then escape to his right and get it into the end zone. He takes a cheap shot afterwards.
And with that, the Lions should extend their lead to 20-6 with 11:50 remaining. We got another flag now, another late flag.
That's going to be on Moxie. He's in there chirping, trying to get in the grill of some of the Lions, and so they throw another flag. So that's going to be 2.
Second and 4, the defense was in man coverage. We had a man route to the left. Justin McInnes was on it, and Jonathan Moxie was on him, a very good DB. And this was my first eye-opening thing with Justin, you know what I'm saying? Because he was mainly with the 2s in training camp, so I didn't get to work with him that much.
McInnes to the left side with Whitehead.
I gave him that shot. He won on the route. I put it up high for him, that big body that he has, and he stretched out, he grabbed it. Moxie did everything he could to knock the ball out, but he made a great catch, and he sealed the game for us, so that was awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Jump ball at the midfield stripe, right at the sideline. McInnes goes up, gets it.
Yeah, I definitely remember that kick. I think I told Rick that in that direction I was 47 was my max because we're kicking into the wind, plus it was gusting, and it was a tough kick.
So this is a 39-yard attempt.
When I hit it and off my foot, I'm like, oh, that felt good, and I looked up and it was perfect rotation, right down the middle.
Sean Wright with 20 seconds remaining. Makes it 25-50.
For me, a huge confidence builder because I didn't feel like I was kicking the ball that great in camp and then going into that game. And that was a huge confidence booster for me. And also Riley Pickett being a new snapper, you have to earn that trust with me as a snapper. And when he threw a perfect strike, and that gave me the utmost confidence in that whole snap, hold, kick procedure for the rest of the season.
I'm glad, again, I was happy for Vernon. I was happy for the whole group that, being able to, get by these, things that people put out that he wasn't going to be able to do what we had expected. And
yes, sir.
I'm glad we got that win there to start the season off right.
I'll tell you what. Okay, Coach. Yes, sir. There's stuff we can be better at. So all know in this room. But what most importantly that you have Because you guys have the right shit. Celebrate it for a day and then we move on.
Well, I think, the whole thing about the home opener is that, just the expectations that we put on ourselves and everything's a lot higher.
We had high expectations for the club on the field, but we also had high expectations off the field. We knew that we needed to put a lot of work in, and the concert opener is so big. It sets the momentum for the season.
So, boys, getting excited for Saturday's LL Cool J concert? I know you'll be there.
Well, okay. Yes, we'll be there.
Yeah, I know Bowman was in another universe that week with LL Cool J in town. He was really taking that game seriously. These older fellas with RP. I mean, yeah, it was. I think they were 10 or 20 years younger that week, so it was pretty fun.
A major scare at BC Lions practice today when one of their players suffered a serious medical emergency. The team says offensive lineman Phil Norman collapsed just moments after practice began, which was quickly canceled.
Obviously, none of us have had witnessed anything like that, and especially me, being right there when it all happened, it just hit hard for me because, I've known Phil for a long time. I have a good relationship with Phil, and a non-contact injury and just fell. Thank God we have a great training staff with Tristan, all those guys responding very well, and Phil made a great recovery, but that was a emotional day for me personally, but we canceled practice that day, and it was a tough day for the group.
First off, how are you and your teammates? Because I saw the level of concern on your faces.
Something shocking to all of us, and we had the right reactions out there, and we got aid to Phil as fast as we can, and I think everyone tried to stay calm in the moment, but obviously we're worried about Phil right now. And
yeah, I mean, that's something I hadn't come across before, and I've been doing this quite a while now, so just to see a guy collapse, not physically stressed, and our players too, I thought everyone really did a good job of keeping their composure and not compounding the problem, and so yeah, that was big, and man, Phil was in the hospital for a long time, so that was quite an emotional moment.
I mean, it's kind of put everything in perspective. Phil is like one of my closest friends on the team. I talk to him every day in the off season. So just for me to be on the other side of the field and kind of see him go down like that, it's definitely kind of like heart-wrenching. I went to the hospital with him. I still had the tape on my ankles, the tape on my fingers. Wasn't really thinking about anything else, football or how I looked or anything other than how he felt in that moment. And it's just a monument to show like how much football brings us together. We've grown so close. I've only met him through football, and we've grown so close.
Phil's one of those guys. He's approachable and he's a great human being. And I'm glad that he's healthy and safe now. And Phil knows I love him. So yeah.
Hey Lions fans, Phil Norman here. Thank you for all your wishes and prayers this week. I'm feeling a lot better and hope to be back on the field soon. Let's go, Lions.
Ooh, logo. That's swag. That neon light. They got a big swag.
Feeling great. Game day tomorrow. That boy LL in the building. Let's go, man. We're about to go up.
Eat well, sleep well, show up with the correct intentions tomorrow night to play good football in the big city. And D-Rhyme, since we're in the big city, what do we got?
City boys with it. 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 All right, save your hip. Save your hip. Hey, 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 hey. We don't let nobody come in our house and take nothing off our plate. Don't disrespect us in our house. Hey, man, let's have fun. Let's love each other. Hey, man. Let's do it for Phil, man. Come on, man. We know how we felt this week. Let's do it for our brother, man. Let's make him proud, man. 50 piece on 3. 50 piece on 3. 50 piece on 3. 1, 2, 3. You're watching Top the Lions on TSN. Welcome to Hello, Canada football fans. Welcome to Vancouver.
You really feel the energy, and I mean all the hype around BC Place. And I remember building towards that game. I was at home watching one of the previous games on the weekend, and they had the whole TSN crew there in the Terry Fox Plaza the day before the game with the TSN panel. There was Josh Woods and Dom Rhymes, the City Boys were representing on TSN. And I mean, just everything building towards that, and it's just fun to see.
The excitement here in this city for the Lions is just palpable at this point.
You know, it feels amazing, and also a really big thanks to TSN for coming out here. This is just jacking up the city here. This is fantastic. So honored to sit with you guys, you know.
It's an event. It's just not a game. It's an event that you want to be a part of. You know, certain things are going to happen. Lions playing a home game.
We're converting him over to a Lions fan. Hey, we gotta get him over here. You know what I mean? He's coming over.
You know, we call it almost like a mini breakup in a way, where we were starting to do events on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, leading up to game day.
We gonna rock the house Memorial Day. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Lions and the Elks. It is the home opener for the BC Lions in the 2023 season.
Back in the building. Time to keep it cool, Jay, all the way.
Yeah, and as players, you know, we know it's a big day and it's exciting, and you know, you always want to bring it because you know there's gonna be more people in the stands, and
It's got a total buzz to it, which is great. Upper Deck open, LL Cool J in the house.
It's not an easy job, and Amar takes great pride in this. It's not easy picking that artist, because that artist, everyone has their own preference in music, and some like country, and some like, you know, hip hop and rap, and some like, you know, more top 40. And so to find an artist that can knock it out of the park for so many people, it isn't easy, and we all feel like Amar did that.
An absolutely spectacular day in downtown Vancouver, and inside BC Place, a sold-out Lower Bowl. Over 30,000 fans in attendance for the Lions home opener against the Elks.
So Jake Julian back to punt. Williams to return. Williams catches it at the 25, cuts to his right, now cuts to his left, tries to get to the edge on the 30, gets to the 35, 40, 50, down all the way to the Edmonton 41-yard line, and no flags on the play, so a great return by Terry Williams gives the...
It was exciting, you know, being you know, in front of the fans, and also being able to make a play like that help change the energy of the game, or help any way I could. Probably seen when I got up, I, you know, look excited, just screaming and stuff like that. But that's like, I try to show my passion every time I make a play. That's like my whole career. Like, you watch, like every time I get excited after making a play, I wanna let my passion spill over to my team, let them see how you know, how I'm feeling, how I want them to feel. Like, give them some energy if it's, you know, if the energy's down.
So Sean White comes out for the field goal attempt, 15-yarder, kick is up. Kick is good.
Shutout in the CFL, I mean, it's so rare, just the way that the scoring happens. You know, the CFL, just by the way it's structured, is a high-scoring league, and you know, having Rouge's factor in there, you know, the fact that they didn't even get a single point, that was a testament to pretty much all phases of the game. Sure, you talk about the defense, you could talk about special teams, but also, I mean, the offense maintaining possession, keeping the ball.
2nd and 6 for the Lions at their own 52. 3-man rush for the Elks. Adams looking to his left, pumps. Now he's going to go deeper. Going to find Hollins at the 35, and he's all the way down to the 33, brought down on the play.
It was a complete game. It was a total dominant performance, and it really kind of, I think, sparked a surge of confidence for you guys.
Lions looking for their first major of the game. Now Hollins motions to the left side. They're going to go left side, end zone corner. Touchdown, BC Lions! Dominic Rhymes!
I'm just so excited just to be able to like score touchdowns for my team, and then, you know, once, you know, the adrenaline, you know, wears off, and then you can start to hear everybody, you know, screaming and stuff.
Yeah, that's all D. Rhymes right there. That ball's just a thrown up jump ball for Rhymes.
kneel down by Dominic Davis, and that is the ball game. The Lions have won it 22-0. They've shut out the Edmonton Elks.
As far as my CFL career, my pro career in general, that's definitely the only shutout I can remember.
Yeah, it was definitely the first one, even as a player. It was a huge moment, for, me individually, but more so just for the team.
It's a shutout. That's what we do.
I've been a part of a lot of dominant defensive days, but that one definitely took the cake. So it was huge for the team, huge accomplishment. Really give a notice to the guys out there that was out there flying around, making plays happen. So it was definitely their moment, and I was just happy to be a part of it.
Well, congratulations to the offense and the special teams, and defense play better next time. Shit. You guys have been around a long time. I've been doing this a long time. It's not very often you go 0 in the CFL. So defense and BC Lions, give yourselves a round of applause. We did score some points too. Let's count them up. Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, I started at Foursquare. It started in camp. Each locker room we had like position players. So our locker room we had linebackers and D-line. And just one day I got there early. Said, man, it's kind of boring in here. We need something fun to do. So then I just put the line of tape and we started Foursquare.
We got a lot of people acting brand new. Some of these people don't really play. Right. They really don't play. The camera's here. We got Betts. Betts pretty good. Alex isn't here. Alex is really good.
I'm the best, hands down. Me, I, him, he, L.B.
We've been playing the game for hours. I just got here.
We don't play like how I used to play, like back in elementary school. Elementary school, we had where you could just slam the ball over the head. But how we play now, we just tap it all underhand. Outside line is good. Inside line, you're out. But yeah, we just playing really just like little Foursquare, but ping pong at the same time.
What can I say?
1-1, probably me and Betts. So me and Betts tied for 1, but I say me. Then probably 3 and 4 will probably be 3, 4, and 5 will probably be Lucky, Justin, and Tom Davis.
Hey, it's not no game.
I thought it would have been Alex, but Alex, he said he stayed in there for 25 spots.
25, that's the best rep. Come on now, tell
I'm
the
just
truth.
saying, man.
Don't lie when that camera come on.
Yeah, I don't know. I think one of the D linemen started it, put it down, and us as receivers, man, we kind of like took over, got really good at it. And as Alex says, Foursquare die.
Good.
Yeah, we got the coaches be coming down to the play. Y'all seen Tuck and RP down there playing?
See, I came in and won though, that fast.
Foursquare, first of all, I've never played that game before this year. And the second we started playing, we made a pact that it was only for D-line, and that, nobody else could do that because DBs were gonna make rules up, and we had guys that would cheat all the time, and we had a pact that it was only for us. And soon enough we got back to Surrey, built the Foursquare here, and started playing. And that pact didn't last long, and Sione, who was the inventor who brought the game here to Surrey, had to write the rule book that's in the locker room.
For reasons like that, we had to write rules down. 1 to 9, we have 9 rules.
Listen, there's no official rankings for sure, but I know that whenever I walk into one of these squares, I know people around me and players around me, they get nervous for sure. They'll either pick on me or try to keep the ball away from me, but I know that When I'm in, people get scared for sure. And when I get to that number 1 square as the king of 4 square, I mean, I'm lethal with my service.
2 minutes. I think you might be out of the room. Look,
I didn't find out about 4 square until I got here. So I'm like, yeah, when I go back home, we go back to the hood, I'm playing 4 square with everybody.
2-0 Lions at the 2-0 Bombers.
It's going to be hostile territory. The crowd at IG is going to be big. It's going to be loud.
And I simply don't see a half-strength BC Lions offense beating them in this game. You need Keon Hatcher and Dominic Rhymes healthy to be able to pull that type of upset. But this BC defense, they're the real deal.
Yeah, I think the Winnipeg offense versus the BC defense matchup is going to be pretty fun, isn't it? Right? I mean,
I didn't expect to see a blowout, a 30-6 domination of Winnipeg. I didn't see that coming. That was a complete shock for sure.
Winnipeg going down.
I think everything went right for us. And for us to go into Winnipeg and beat them the way we did was just tremendous for us. You know, like, it just kind of set the tone on how the season was going to go.
You know what? Honestly, sometimes it's not the planning. You know, sometimes it's just guys going out there and they just had an attitude to go out there and be dominant. And, you know, sometimes, yes, you can call the right things at the right time, but those guys went out there, man, and played with maximum effort and they made things happen.
And that was kind of the test too for us. I felt like we knew that, you know, it's Winnipeg. You know, they're coming off a great season and they're the team to beat in the West. And yeah, we came out flying.
As an offense, whenever we start off fast and we go score first and we put the pressure on the other team, our defense is really good.
The Lions at their own 44. Hollins to the left side with Whitehead. Mizzell now motions out. They fake the jet sweep to Whitehead. They're going to fire downfield, and this is going to be PI against Hollins. Alexander Hollins went up for the football. First down for the Lions at the Winnipeg 1. Balls to the right hash. Don Davis comes in behind Couture at center. Takes the snap, goes left side. Does he get in? Touchdown, BC Lions! Dominique Davis on a 1-yard quarterback sneak over the left side.
We really don't talk about like how we're gonna get back there. We just really just go out there and play, you know, play hard, play fast, and everything will just fall into place.
Bombers at the BC 46. Collaros under pressure, throws this one downfield, incomplete. Intended receiver was Bailey. Lions bring 5. Collaros under pressure, and he's going to be brought down. Mon Dieu, Matthew Betts.
It happened before in my life where you have a day where it just feels like you're in a groove.
Lions bring 5, play action. Collaros under pressure, and he's going to be brought down.
Yeah, he's basically Houdini out there in the pockets. It's one thing to beat one of those, I mean, either Yoshi or Stanley Bryant, and it's another thing once you beat them to actually bring Zach down.
Right around Stanley Bryant. And actually, Bryant held him.
I think that second sack too was a pressure with Ben Haladik off the edge, and we knew how they were going to protect it. And yeah, just shoot the B gap a little bit wider to put their guard uncomfortable. And on some of these plays, that's it. That second sack too, it's a 5-man pressure, and he tried to escape to the boundary side, and he only pushed the pocket there. So I mean, there was nowhere to escape. So it's yeah, I mean, we need everybody to be there, and if you pressure somebody, I mean, the coverage, there's less people there, so it's everybody coming in together.
I really knew that we had them on the ropes, actually, the drive just before half. The reality was we drove the ball, and that was something they were not used to. They were not used to being pushed around.
Ball will be spotted on the left hash. As you mentioned, Julio, 49 seconds, plenty of time. Gonna go right down the middle for Whitehead, makes the catch at the 42 between 2 Winnipeg defenders.
What a throw.
Here they come with 5 as Big Hill's on the blitz. Adams gonna fire left side, McInnes down to the 1-yard line, gets out of bounds. And they're calling it a catch. Jump ball down to the 2-yard line.
What's the play we repped in practice? in the red zone on the goal line. I think it was maybe inside the 5. We were gonna run that play. So I get a pick route from Big Cat Couture, and so and if it's open, he's gonna throw it low.
You don't listen to me, that's why.
Watching the game.
I'm telling you, the bat signal. Batman, Hollins. You throw to Hollins here.
You throw to whoever.
Bombers with a 7-man front. Here they come. Adams going to fire. Touchdown, BC Lions. Batman, Hollins. Yeah, baby. I told you the bat signal was going up.
Oh, what a throw from Vernon Adams, though.
Oh, I went straight to the fans and started talking trash to them.
I love it when I see him
Oh,
smart.
man, is that any good?
What did I tell you? Hollins. He's had the hot hand.
Work ethic and demeanor is fucking fantastic. No different. Just keep playing good football and we'll find a way to get it done. Just keep going one play at a time. Let's go do our thing. We get the ball. Let's go do this. Here we go. Let's go.
Hey, bring it in. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. My granddaddy told me this one thing. He said, what goes around comes around. Well, these motherfucking ass whooping coming around. Gonna be whooping they motherfucking ass all second half. They can't fuck with us. We fucking bullies out there. We big dog. Show them why you big dog. Lions on 3. 1, 2, 3. Lions. Fuck you. Hey, empty that tank by any means now. By any means. We came in for one fucking reason.
As the second half is underway here at IG Field in Winnipeg, Terry Williams taking the kickoff, cuts across his 20. Evades one tackler, tries to get to the 25.
It's awesome to beat the top dog in Winnipeg and to beat them at home. It's very difficult to beat them at home, but the way we did it and how we did it was amazing, man. It was a great moment.
Bring 5 as Ragumba comes on the blitz. Collaros has time, crossing pattern, in and out of the hands and picked off. Halanek has got it at the 20, the 10, all the way down to the Winnipeg 11-yard line. Debsky.
Good shit, dude. Dominate. They can't fuck with you, deep. They cannot fuck with you, deep.
Had a good chance. I knew I had a good chance. The play was designed for me. I could read which way to go, so I knew I had a good chance of getting it. So when the ball was in there, I wasn't surprised. I just knew I had to finish it, make the play, and seal it with that win.
On to the right side. 3 receivers to the left side. Adams looks left. 5-man rush. Goes end zone. McInnes. Touchdown, BC Lions. Justin McInnes.
I believe that was my first touchdown of the year, too. So my first touchdown as a BC Lion, hit a good celly. Everyone was turned, and a good time for sure.
Good job,
At away games, when the slightest thing that the other team do or does can change the whole momentum of the game in terms of how the players feel and stuff. So for us to go and take the crowd out of that game, it makes you feel powerful. So that was a great, powerful game for us.
That's all I can say. Good job, brother. Hey, they did their thing on D, as usual.
Always fun to win on the road, and especially in places like Winnipeg where they have really loud fans. And
that 30-piece on them, they don't like that. They don't like that feeling in the peg. It's a dub in Winnipeg. They don't like it, but I love it. For the culture, baby. Dub, shout out God, man.
The way you guys went about your business the whole night was fantastic. Playing from ahead, I can't say enough. Good for you guys. And the other thing I know is that we didn't win the Grey Cup tonight, and that we're going to come back to work and improve. If we buy into improving, we can do lots of great shit, which is great. We good? Yes, sir. Last thing we got to do is count these up. What did we score? 30. 30.
Intercepted again.
I've never done anything like that in my life.
It was our mistakes, everybody, as a whole.
We don't want a fucking gunshot quarterback. We want our quarterback fucking gunning.
That just goes to show, you know, he lives up to his name, Big Play VA.
He puts in a lot of work, and I really, really respect him for that.
Yeah, Vernon's hurt.
He is the toughest guy. No.